Today on Limerick's Live 95 FM with Female Magazine, the guide to fashion and beauty inside today's Irish Daily Mail. A different view every day.
The University of Limerick Arena is hosting a unique event led by Limerick man John Garrett this Saturday. Limerick Reinvention Day 2012 aims to affect the shape of Limerick's future economic landscape by reinventing Limerick through sport. And John Garrett joins me in the studio this morning. Good morning, John.
Good morning, Gillian.
Explain to me what this is all about, Reinvention Day.
Well, Gillian, there is so much potential in Limerick. We love our sport. We have good business people here. We have the arts, we have the culture, we have history. We have so many pillars to support Limerick in reinventing itself. And what I'm trying to do here is I approached Limerick University and asked them if they would give me the arena. And I explained to them that I was trying to get the people of Limerick, this is about the citizens of Limerick, everybody. We want to get the sports clubs, we want to get the businesses, we want to get the community groups into the arena on Saturday for a very special and powerful presentation by Marie O'Riordan. And Marie O'Riordan is a businesswoman. She is from Croke. She works her business in 151 countries, and she is a very supportive and she's passionate about seeing Limerick thrive. And you know, there's a great opportunity here for us to go from local to global. We have seen people do it. I mean, I have worked all my life, almost all my life in Limerick, and I have seen people like Boher start with the small steps. Peter Ireton's dream originally was to send 300 cows to 300 families within a 3-year period. Right now, his organisation is in 36 countries. I have had the pleasure of meeting people like Father Jack Finucane, who went to school in CBS and played in the Harty Cup there, was out in Biafra, and himself and his brother, Father Angus Finucane, you know, they have put concern worldwide out there, and they introduced the growing of wheat to Bangladesh in 1974. All these people have done so many things, and they're all ordinary people that have done extraordinary things. And the mindset in sport is exactly the mindset that's required in business, where you decide what your outcome is going to be, what's important to you, what it is you want to achieve, and then you come back from that and you say, well, how do I need to perform to achieve that? And then you come back from that and you say, well, what are the processes that I need to go through and deal with every day, the small steps that I can do that will make me perform, that will lead to the outcome.
Okay, John, you mentioned that Marie is going to be presenting at this. Marie O'Riordan, of course, is a native of Croke, and really a very impressive background here. She's an honorary award-winning philanthropist, has worked with global influencers including Mother Teresa, the late Mother Teresa, yes, Oprah Winfrey, and her business has spanned 151 countries, and she joins me on the line now. Good morning, Marie.
Hey, Gillian and John, it's wonderful to join you and your listeners, and oh gosh, I tell you, I still have the bra for Limerick, of course.
You've lost the Croke accent though.
Do you think? Well, I suppose, look, I've packed up a few air miles, so maybe it got a bit lost with the auditory ear that I have along the way.
Tell me, Marie, you've also worked with European and world champion athletes.
Yeah, sure. I just got off the phone with an Olympian, an Irish Olympian who came 23rd in the triathlon there in London 2012 Olympics, Gavin Noble. Gavin's actually going to come along as well, Gillian and John, and on Saturday, so I'm excited about that. I guess when I work with athletes or business people, I work with the best of the best, and whether it's a world champion athlete or a European champion or a national champion, to me the mindset in sport is transferable for business. And I heard John there say we have an opportunity to help Limerick to thrive, because right now, as you know, Gillian, look, you deal with this day in and day out, and then especially, I guess, since 2008 in this country, there's been an awful lot of people just trying to survive. So if we can take people from survive to thrive, I've actually been able to do this with individuals, not just in Ireland, but abroad. There's a system, it's been proven, and I take a lot of inspiration from athletes when I work with them, and I'm just back from the Olympics. And the Paralympics gave me a great boost as well. And I just worked a couple of days ago with an Irish person, I don't like the word disability, with a wonderful ability. And he took great solace from seeing the inspiration from the Paralympics, and 16 medals for Ireland at the Paralympics was just unbelievable. Like, I was over in London for the Olympics, and I was there in the stadium, and Katie Taylor taking gold, and it was just unbelievable. So what I do is I see the potential from people, the dreams they want, and basically what I want people to do is not settle not do what they think they have to do, but actually live the life that they were born to live.
I suppose that the mindset that you need to become a successful athlete would transfer very well to business, and it probably explains why so many successful sports people go on to do very well in business.
Well, look, that's one part. And the other side I see myself is that every successful person has had a knock, every successful person has had favours, and so have I. I mean, you know, a lot of people, depending on the housing estate, as you know, whether I've seen it in Los Angeles, New York, or London, or Limerick. Some people get written off from where they're from, or the housing estate they live in, or the road they're from, or the school they went to. And look, I failed English in the leaving cert, and I thought my life was over. But somewhere I found some strength, and some people gave me a chance, and look where I am today. But I don't have a degree, yet the majority of people I work with now in my business all have PhDs.
Wow, so that hasn't held you back at all?
Well, look, I thought when I was younger this might have, and I kept being told actually by people in Limerick, unfortunately, at times, sure, look at who you think you are. Look at when you get brave and you want to go outside your own area, as John said, go from local to global, there's always going to be this opposition, and there's always going to be people say, who do you think you are? But you know what? This is where the athlete spirit comes in. You rise above it and you go and be the best that you can be. And I look back now and I go, well, by God, I didn't need to agree to do that.
John, what sort of people are you looking to take part in this event?
Anybody that feels that they would benefit from this. I'm looking for people that feel stuck. I'm looking for people that are out of jobs at the moment, are on dole queues and don't want to be there. I want this to be an opportunity to help people to help themselves. And you know, if you want to get different results, you've got to think differently. You know, if something isn't working for you, if you can get a little bit of assistance in how to think differently, this will add enormously. You know, small little changes in thinking can make major changes in performance and outcome. So I want to see the people of Limerick come out in numbers. And, you know, all I'd ask them to do, if they would, is click into limerick.reinvention@gmail.com and let me know they're coming. If they can. If they can't, don't worry about it. Come along anyway, but it would be nice to know the numbers.
Do they have to have a keen interest in sport?
Absolutely not. Not at all. I mean, if you're involved if you've got any dream that you feel stuck in, if there is anything that you want to achieve, if you feel you don't know where you're going at the moment, you know, this event, I guarantee you, Gillian, this event will help. I have seen Marie in action. She is absolutely a wonderful person, a passionate person. She knows exactly where she wants Limerick to go. I want Limerick to go from local to global. I want Limerick to be a city and a county that people will look up to, and people that have risen above numerous challenges and have come out the right side of it. And I want other cities, and I want other counties, and I want other countries to follow Limerick's lead in this, because the potential in this is absolutely enormous.
Marie, do you want to add anything to that?
You know what, I just want to add something just that was very heartfelt. There was a woman yesterday, Gillian, flew into work with me for one day yesterday. And before she left on the plane last night, she wrote me a handwritten note, and I'll read you one line from the note. I'm leaving with a structured plan of action, which I know I could not have masterminded myself. And all I want to do is reach out to the people from where I come from, and if they feel they have a potential, if they feel there's more to them, if they feel that they're not living up to their potential, they can help their families and themselves and other people more, then I embrace them on Saturday, and I appreciate you, your listeners, and your time, and John for his vision. Thank you.
Okay, John Garrett, it's on at the University of Limerick Arena this Saturday. The time?
It's 12:30 until 4:30.
And everyone's welcome.
And I'm delighted to hear that Gavin Noble will be there. Thanks very much.
Thanks for that, John Garrett and Marie.